Okay, I think we are live. I think we are here. If you can hear me or see me, I'm just doing some testing now. Not sure if you can all hear me. This is the problem. Just see if we can sort out the sound. If you're here, if you can see me, if you can hear me, let me know, because I am just trying to sort out the sound element. Okay, I think that's working better. Okay, I think we are good. And I think we are going to start. I am doing this for the first time through Zoom and not directly onto Facebook Live, which is why we're encountering a few problems. So, hello and welcome everybody to our first day of 5 days of Feeling Fantastic. I am so super excited that you are all here with me. I'm going to talk a little bit about what is happening, what we are doing, how this is going to work, and then we're going to start getting straight into the yoga practice. I'm hoping you can hear me, everyone. I'm hoping you can see me. I'm hoping it is all functioning okay. If you've got problems, if something is not, if you can let me know if you can't hear me or see me, or it's not coming out clearly, please let me know. And I will try and change it. I just want to know if you're here, if you're watching, keep me updated, and I am sort of managing this on 2 devices, so we will see how it goes. Okay. So, day 1 of our 5 days of Feeling Fantastic. Every single day, we are going to be looking at a different menopause symptom, something that women experience as they go along the journey of their menopause into postmenopause living. So let's take a step back. Let me introduce myself. Let me tell you who I am and what we're going to be doing over the next few days. I am Jacqueline. I am a yoga for women's health teacher, a menopause coach, yoga for yoga therapy, women's health advocate, and all things about empowering women to be proactive about their health journey. Now, everyone who is here in the Menopause Sisterhood Facebook group, you know me as the menopause coach that supports you along your at all different stages of your menopause journey, whether it be perimenopause, the beginning stages where you begin to feel the first signs, the first little shows of menopause, the first small changes, the things that, the different things that you encounter, the things that you begin to notice and feel, and all those different things. That is sort of perimenopause, the beginning, the changes, the beginning changes, the small little whispers that your body sends you. Then you move on into sort of that full menopause years, where often women can, it is not a prerequisite and it may not happen to you, but many women begin to feel real significant change in their physical, emotional, and mental health. And for that, you really feel that you are totally disconnected from your body. You feel that you don't really know what's going on and what's happening, and there is a lot of confusion. And then you hopefully come into your post-menopause, where you have had a month without a period, and then you can say that you are postmenopausal. And when you are postmenopausal, you are able to really, hopefully, do away with all those things that you experience. A lot of the symptoms do stay for a number of years. They don't just automatically disappear overnight. They do stay for a little while. And when that happens, you think you're in postmenopause and you finished your period. You don't really understand why you've still got these menopausal symptoms. But hopefully, with a lot of the different strategies that we're going to talk about, a lot of different strategies that I support women to implement, you are able to really navigate those menopause years without that difficulty, without the confusion, without all those really challenging changes that really impact you daily, and to arrive at postmenopause feeling nourished, feeling confident, feeling that now is just the beginning of your second act, and you can now achieve all the amazing things you want to achieve. So really, it's about giving you the tools, the strategies, the ability, the information, and the control to be able to navigate this menopause journey without the suffering, without feeling confused, without feeling disconnected from your body. So today we're going to look at the first symptom that so many women struggle with, and that is feeling tired, sluggish, low energy. You just don't feel like you are able to function. You just feel tired the whole time. And even if you have spurts of energy, maybe because you had, coffee or a caffeine input, you really just feel generally really lethargic and really unable to motivate yourself to have that energy to go and do things. So that's what we're going to look at today. Things that do not help us are our sedentary lifestyle, lack of blood flow, the fact that we're sitting a lot of the time. All of these things really reinforce that feeling of low energy, that tiredness, that feeling very lethargic. Sometimes we're not sleeping enough, and I know that for many of us, we are not sleeping enough, and that can impact us. And also, we are looking at the different hormones, and if we are really experiencing hormone imbalance, that is going to impact and affect our energy levels and our ability to really wake up with energy to be able to function every single day. So today we are going to be looking at how yoga practices and poses how yoga practices and deep breathing can allow us to feel much more energized, can get blood pumping around our body, can, if we're feeling slow and lethargic and low energy, how we can allow ourselves to really pump ourselves up, get that blood flow, feel energized by doing a short yoga practice. All these yoga practices are short, about 20 minutes, none of them are too long. So you should be able to do all of them at any point in the day. You don't need to set aside an hour or an hour and a half of serious yoga practice to be able to change the way that you feel. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm just checking to see if I have any comments, if you want to ask anything. One thing that I want to tell you, you don't need to have a specific space to do yoga. I'm in my studio, but you don't need any specific space. You can do yoga anywhere. You can do it in your lounge, you can do it in your bedroom. If you really want, you can do it on your bed also. We are going to, for today, we're going to need a little bit more space because we're going to be moving a little bit more. So we need a little bit more space. But I have a yoga mat. You don't need a yoga mat. You're going to see I'm wearing just regular clothes. You don't need anything special or anything unique to practice the yoga that we're going to be doing. You also don't need any prior yoga experience. You just need to show up as you are. I will guide you through it. I will hopefully support you and tell you changes you can make or things that you can do or need to do. But really, you show up as you are with what you're wearing, with a yoga mat, without a yoga mat, just doing it, anywhere that you want in your house. It's about just getting and starting and doing it so that you feel that you are really beginning to get empowered to take control. So we're going to start, as we always do, by sitting in a comfortable position and breathing deeply. I'm going to move my camera a little bit so that you can see me. So I apologize if there is some movement now, but I'm just going to move myself down to get myself so you can actually see where I am and how I'm sitting and going to be moving around. I'm going to a little block system. Just 1 minute. I'm just going to set myself up. So excuse me for a minute if there's a little bit of moving around. And I hope that you can all still hear me. If the sound has gone, if you can't hear me so well, then let me know. Okay. So we are going to start. 1 second. Okay. We are going to start, as we always start, with some deep breathing. Deep breathing is the essential, the fundamental way we begin to focus ourselves, give ourselves some space, give ourselves, clear our head, create that space for us just to have some quiet time to be able to think, to be able to calm ourselves down, reduce our stress levels, reduce our sympathetic nervous system that is busy, active, the fight, flight, everything is moving and doing and everything is so busy, crazy. We're going to reduce that and we are going to begin to calm ourselves and get ourselves into a quiet, calm state of mind. And this works whenever you want, whenever you feel a bit crazy, whenever you feel that you just need quiet, you just need to calm yourself down. You want to just sit for a few minutes, sit in whichever way is comfortable for you. You can close your eyes, you can keep your eyes open, whatever is comfortable. And we just want to breathe. We want to make sure we're breathing through the lungs. We don't want to be breathing through our shoulders. So many of us, when we breathe, we lift our shoulders up and down. You'll begin to notice it once you start paying attention and once you're aware of it. We don't want that movement. We want our shoulders to stay down. We want to breathe through our lungs. So we're going to start breathing. You can put your hands on your lungs, hands on your chest, and you can start breathing. Allow yourself to breathe in deeply and exhale deeply. We want to feel the movement through the lungs, through the breath. So I'm going to give you a few moments to breathe. In through your nose, feeling the lungs expanding, feeling the air filling your body, out through your mouth or your nose. Feel the lungs contract. Begin to notice how your breath is changing. Your breath should be getting longer, slower, deeper as you gently breathe in and out. Feeling your body begin to relax. Again, we want to notice that we're not moving our shoulders. Our shoulders are not active. All the movement is through the lungs. Hopefully you'll notice the changes happening in your body just from the breath. The deep breathing helps to calm us down. It helps to start balancing us out, balancing our hormones. But today what we're looking at is that we feel lethargic and we feel low energy. So today actually we're going to be moving around a lot more than just sitting and breathing. So we're going to do some flow poses. So that means we're going to take some poses together and move across them. We're not just going to do one pose and stay in it, which we will do through the week. But today we want to do those flow poses. You want to be able to move in and out so that we allow the blood to pump around our body, get ourselves energized, okay, in a calm yoga way. So we're going to start. We're going to be starting on all fours. So I hope you can see me. Maybe I'll turn this way. Hands are shoulder widths apart, knees hip widths apart. You want to just start breathing in cat's cow pose, which means we breathe in, our back comes down, our head goes up, and we inhale very deeply, and then we exhale, our head goes all the way down, our back comes up. Inhale again. Going to inhale, our back comes down, our head comes up. Inhale deeply, open up the chest. And exhale, head goes down, back comes up. And we're going to do this for a couple more times, releasing any pain in our lower back. We are not moving the rest of our body. The rest of our body stays still. The movement is through the pelvis and the lower back. Inhale and exhale. And we're now going to drop down into child's pose, just rest and releasing it, and then we're going to start our movement. I'm just going to drop the screen a little bit so that you can see me, just a fraction. We're going to drop down. If you can, reach your butt to your heels, come out in front, shoulders down, head comes down to the mat. If you can't reach your butt to your heels, you can keep your butt up high, but you want your head down. Stay there for another moment, and then we're going to start our movements. We're going to do very gentle poses, moving from this child's pose up to cat pose, watching your lower back, watching you not adding stress to your lower back by moving your pelvis. We're then going to engage our toes, and we're then going to come up into downward dog, breathing for a minute. And then we're going to come back down into cat and down into child's pose. So we're going to do those three poses in a continual flow. I want you to always be breathing, inhaling and exhaling. I'm going to practice it now and you can join along with me. We're going to be breathing, inhale, exhale the whole time. You may not be able to hear me as I go up and down. Watch out. Pay attention to how you are feeling posed. Don't stretch yourself too much, too far. We're going to practice together. From child's pose, coming up into cat, taking a breath. Activating your toes and coming into downward dog. Feet are apart, hands are apart. Stretch out your body. Breathing. And then back into dog, into a cat, and then down into child's pose. We're taking a breath in. And we're coming up again. Breathing. And then activate the toes. As you exhale, we're coming up. And then we're coming down. And all the way down into child's pose again. We're doing one more time before we add another element. Activate your toes and then coming all the way up into downward dog again. Back into cat, on all fours and down into child's pose. I hope you're beginning to feel the blood pumping through your body. We're going to add another level into it now. So we're going to come up into on all fours, but this time we're going to actually lean forward before we come up. So we want to shift our weight over onto our shoulders, onto our arms, come back, and then activate the toes and come up. Stay here for a moment for your breath. Coming down, again, leaning forward. and then leaning all the way back. Inhale, we're coming up on our toes. Sorry, we're moving forward again. Inhale back to center. On our toes, exhale, coming into downward dog. Back to all fours, coming forward, and then all the way back. We're going to do it one more time. Stay with me. Coming up onto all fours. We're going to lean the body forward so the front is bearing the weight of our body. We're then going to come back on the exhale. Inhale. Activate the toes, and on the exhale, we're going to come up into downward dog, stretching it, releasing the neck. Your heels don't need to be touching the floor. Your knees could be bent if it feels more comfortable. Coming back down, forward, and all the way back and rest. And very gently come up to sitting. Take a few breaths. Connect with your body and think about how it feels. I'm hoping you're feeling quite energized from that movement. That was a very simple sun salutation. There are many more complicated ways to do sun salutation, but we're just keeping it simple for today. Then bringing that weight forward is also really good for arm strength, really good for strengthening the bones, which is something that, of course, we know women on menopause don't experience lots of bone density. So not only were we energizing ourselves with that good flow pose, we were also allowing ourselves to strengthen our arm muscles, which is an added bonus. We're going to do one more thing that is going to help us with good flow movement. And we're going to do it sitting down. So everyone can stay sitting down. We're going to keep it low impact, but good flow. We're going to inhale, hands are going to come around the shoulders, stay down. We're going to come over to the side. As we inhale deeply, we're not stretching. I don't want too much of a stretch. I don't want you to feel anything that is too much pulling where it shouldn't be pulling. We just want a gentle stretch over here. We're going to come all the way forward with the other hand and then come down again. Gentle to the other side. Keep your shoulders down. You don't want to feel too much on the shoulders and the neck. You want to feel it really on the side. Inhale, as you exhale, we're going to come all the way forward and round. And breathe. Inhale and exhale. Coming all the way around. And breathe. One more inhale. Keep the head back. The neck gentle, chest open, the shoulders down. Inhale, and we're going to come all the way forward, around with the other arm. Last time, exhale. Come back to center. Okay. So, we have done 2 short practices that can help you to energize yourself when you are feeling low energy. You can do these practices as many times as you like until you feel that you have got energized, until you feel that you have really experienced that good body and that good blood pumping around your body, that you have felt you've actually moved your body a little bit, that you feel that you are warm, that your body has got really nice and warm. All of those signs are signs that you have really got the blood pumping around your body, which really helps you to wake up, to feel energized, to combat that feeling of slow, sluggish, lethargic feeling. And we also added as a bonus that coming forward on your arms, when we added that really helps strengthen your arms. You can do this like. You can do this, you know, as you saw, it didn't take me long, and you can do it 5-10 minutes in the middle of the day just to help yourself wake up, rather than maybe having that cup of coffee, having that caffeine boost. Try this instead. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I would love to know if you know what you thought of today's practice. And we will be here tomorrow. And tomorrow we will be looking at our next menopause symptom, which is the thing that really so many women struggle with. This is the thing that you know you're in menopause, and that is the hot flushes, the night sweats, that feeling like there is a burning energy source inside of you. So tomorrow we are going to be looking at that and why that happens, and how you can manage it with a short yoga practice. So have a great day. Let me know how you get on, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow.